All right, good morning. So I know probably nobody is going to come in with me because this is impromptu. I did kind of sort of put a short on that I was going to do this, but I figured 9 a.m. nobody's going to come in. So what I'm doing is I'm letting you guys see my first set of squats that I'm doing to raise money for breast cancer research. And I thought it would be fun if I did it to where everybody could watch me do it. So this is what I'm doing this morning. If you're wondering what is going on, and I'm getting ready to set my timer for fun. I'm going to squat for like 5 minutes, and I'm not going to speak because I'm going to be being busy counting each squat that I do so that I know how many I've done by the end of this. So I'm going to get ready to go, and I'm hoping that at least somebody sees this later. I have in my live chat, I have the link to the fundraiser that I'm doing. And I want to tell you why I'm doing this fundraiser. Here's the reason. My mother-in-law had breast cancer. She had stage 4 breast cancer. She went into full remission. She is now, will now have passed away. Will be 2 years this coming January. When she had breast cancer, my in-laws did not have a lot of money. They couldn't afford to pay for the medical bills. And at the time, they were sitting in the doctor's office, and that's when they found out for sure that she was positive. And they were just talking amongst themselves and said, this is going to be interesting. I don't know how, they have a surprise coming. We don't have any money. How are we going to pay for this? And the receptionist happened to hear them talking, and she says, don't you worry about a thing. We're going to take care of you. So my father-in-law had to claim bankruptcy on his business because of the breast cancer that my mother-in-law had, for one thing. So that was kind of sad that they had to do that. And anyway, what happened is when they were sitting in the doctor's office, the receptionist says, don't worry about it. I'm going to take care of you. You know, my father-in-law is having to claim bankruptcy because, of all the medical bills. And they took care of every dime. Local charities took care of my father-in-law and my mother-in-law while she was suffering from breast cancer. They took care of every dime of that. And they didn't have to worry anything about any of the bills at all. All they had to do was worry about her fighting for her life and saving her life. That's all they had to worry about, because all of the charities took over and paid every dime of those medical bills. And it's foundations like Susan G. Komen and the National Cancer Foundation that I am raising money for right now, who donates those local charities. A lot of people wonder where these big corporation charities, what do they do with the money? Just what they did for my mother-in-law, paid every dime of her bills for her, so she didn't have to worry about it. She didn't have to worry about the financial part. All she had to do was worry about saving her life and fighting and getting well. And that's wonderful. And so because of charities like this, they give to these local charities, which is able to help people like my in-laws who didn't have any money to be able to take care of the medical bills. And so that's why I do fundraisers like this. This is when I worked at Von Maur. I did breast cancer fundraisers for Susan G. Komen. I hosted them, and I was very honored and privileged to do that. I felt like every dime that I got people to help me raise was giving back to them and thanking them for taking care of my mother-in-law in her darkest hour. So today I'm going to set my timer. And like I said, I won't be talking, but I'm going to be doing a bunch of squats, and I'm going to go for 5 minutes. And I'm going to do different squats for you. So anyone else who sees this later who's also doing the breast cancer challenge, congratulations, glad you're in this with me. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you different squats that you can do at the same time. So that way you can learn how to make it a little more fun. Okay, so let's get the music started, and then we will get started on this. And let's see, I'm going to count in my head, and at the end, let's see how many squats I've done. But I will not give I'm done. 5 minutes is up. All right, guys. I counted 300 squats. I did 300 squats in 5 minutes. First day, October 1st, very beginning, the breast cancer fundraiser. And I did 300 squats in my first try. So I want to tell you, I'm working on a live workout for Tuesday. It's going to be a lot more fun than watching me do this. I promise you. We're doing all kinds of different squats. We're doing all kinds of squat combos and things to really get the numbers up there so I can hit my 1,500 squats by the end of the month to raise money for breast cancer. So I know not many people joined me this morning. It's fine. But whoever joins me later, hey, Ioga, hi in Colorado. How are you this morning? I'm doing a breast cancer fundraiser right now. So, and I left the link in my live chat for it. I feel like even if I don't raise any money, there is a lot of women out there that are in this group that's also doing the fundraiser. So even if I don't raise a dime, I'm still supporting the other women who hopefully are raising money and as a group, we're encouraging and motivating one another to keep going to fight for breast cancer. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So today was day number 1. We're supposed to hit 1,500 squats by the end of October, and I just done 300 for my first day. Yes, it is a fundraiser. Thank you. And I hope I do raise a lot of money too. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you came in with me for a few minutes. So everybody, whatever you do, keep moving, keep eating healthy, and do not give up. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me for my first set, and I hope to raise a lot of money. And even like I said, if I don't, I'm hoping the other women who are in this group on this Facebook page that are also doing the fundraiser do, and at least I am behind them, rallying them on. We're supporting each other, knowing there's others doing it with you or trying to raise the money too, kind of keeps you motivated and keeps you going. So if nothing else, hopefully I'm encouraging them. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really hope I do raise something, but I'll just have to wait and see. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me.